Hi there everyone and welcome to PS4 and to the wonderful Child of Light. There's going to be a slight difference with this video because I'm going to put this out through the PlayStation SHAREfactory. So the way I edit and put it together is going to be different than some of the videos I've got on the channel already. Just to see whether it's the functionality I want to use. I mean, I've played around with it and it's pretty capable, but you can't import your own clips, so I can't use things like headers and footers that I might have used previously, and also things like music as well. But this is going to be a short 15 minutes because that's the maximum I can edit within the SHAREfactory. So I'm going to be limited to 15 minutes in total. But I want to show you this beautiful game. You can download it now for PS3 and PS4 from the PlayStation Network. It is available on other platforms as well. It's I think $11.99. It's about 12 hours long in total, depending on what side quests you do. It is a side-scrolling role-playing game. With elements. This is done on the Rayman engine, so it's used the same engine as Rayman, and it's by UbiSoft. So we're talking pretty capable company here. But it plays like an indie title. It's absolutely charming and beautiful. But we'll have a little scroll. You can see this lovely parallax scrolling going on here in the background. It looks absolutely gorgeous. This cartoon style and the way the main characters are animated are beautiful. You've got Aurora here, who's your principal character. You've got this little chap as well. I can never remember his name. When he talks later on, it's Illuminatus or something like that. He's a firefly and he can glow. Woo! And you can hover over people and heal them and do other things with them. She's controlled with the left stick, he's controlled with the right stick. There is a cast of characters as well, and we'll see some of those when we get into a battle. Basic storyline is Aurora is the daughter of a duke, and I'm not giving any away because this is all given away in the first 5-10 minutes of the game, so no spoilers necessarily. Her mother dies, her father remarries. I don't know whether it's an evil stepmother, but certainly on the day that he marries, Aurora falls into a deep sleep and, to all intents and purposes, appears to be dead. And she wakes up in this world here, Lemuria, I think it's called, and she finds out that to get home to her father, she has to go to a place called the Dark Mirror. And the Dark Mirror just so happens to be in the castle you can see at the top of the screen here. That's where little firefly chap is. And it is an evil Dark Queen who has put this land into a horrible, yes, flying pigs, by the way, a horrible situation. And obviously, to get to the Dark Mirror behind her throne, you have to defeat her, and to defeat her, you have to save the world. So that's what you're doing, essentially. But look how beautiful it is. Oh, it's so lovely. Such a lovely game. All these little things. Ow, I've just been hit by a big spike. Yes, there are traps and puzzles and things like that you have to solve. Pretty basic, but, you know, they're quite interesting gameplay mechanics. So I'll fly around for a little bit longer just to show you how beautiful it is. It's all gorgeous. What I will do is perhaps just a 5-minute gameplay without me waffling on, that just has you listen to the music, because the music is absolutely beautiful as well. I mean, it's such a polished title. But let's get into a fight. Now, this little chappy here has got a number of things he can do. He can reach areas you can't reach to pick up open chests and set off traps and things like that. He can heal you, so if you put him over your character and press L2, I mean, she's got full health. Oh, no, there you go. Didn't have full health because she got hit by a stick, so he's healed her. But you can see he's got this little light meter up here, so the more he uses his light powers, the quicker that drains. So it's not a finite resource, and it can be used in battle as well. So he's on the right stick, she's on the left stick. One of the cool things you'll be doing is you get a battle advantage if you attack from behind. So we've got this guy here, he's not very nice. At the moment, if I hit him there, we'd have an even start. If he crept up from behind me, he would get the advantage. But what I can do is I can blind him, and then I can position myself behind him. And when he's unblinded, I can get surprise attack like that. So we got surprise attack, which means we start ready to go. So I'll go through the battle mechanic here. You have 2 people in your party, but you do have other options. So you can transition or move people in and out anytime you like. I'll do that in a second with this guy here, or this lady, Rubella, because I've got a spell that's going to knock him for 6. What you have down here is very much, if you played Grandia and Grandia 2 on the PlayStation 1, you'll be familiar with this. There is Aurora, who is this girl here. That's Rubella's icon, which is this bloke here. And here are the 3 bad guys down at the bottom. You will travel down this line here waiting, and when you hit the cast bar, it freezes, and that's when you choose an action. And depending on the action you choose, you will move through this bar quickly or slowly. Simple actions will move very quickly. More complex actions like spells will take a longer time. When you hit the end of this bar, the action will be performed. Now, what you can do is if someone is in this cast bar and you hit them with a spell or hit them with a physical attack, it can interrupt them and means they don't get to cast and will shove them all the way back at the end. And hopefully I can just, I can show you that in action in a moment. So let's use this first. We're going to, I'm going to cast a spell. So you can see there, Starlight, All, so it'll hit all three of them. And it's got a very long cast time, so Aurora's going to move very slowly through that cast bar. So if I hit Starlight All, it highlights all three of the baddies. I hit it and she travels slowly. Now what we've got here is that the Jester has come to that point. We'll come back to him in a minute, or her in a minute. I'm going to swap into another character called Finn, who's a spellcaster. And I know that that guy at the back is very vulnerable to fire. Now, he's not got very much magic points, so he can't cast that at the minute. That's where this little chappie comes in. See these glowing plants here? If I hit one, it will replenish health, it will replenish magic points to a limited degree, and his little light bar. So now I can hit all of them with fire, and I may, I'll just target one actually, because I might actually kill him. Oh, there's hers. Now I'm going to slow him down. One thing you can do with this little firefly is to slow someone. Watch it. He's been hit. Ah, one shot. Nice. Now I can slow him down. Oh, by hovering this little chappie over him and hitting that button. In fact, I can slow him down as well. Now I'll show how this mechanic works. So if I pop him over a baddie and hit it, it slows him. He'll still move through the bar, but he'll move more slowly. So what I'm going to do with Aurora here is I'm going to select him to attack just with a basic hit, because they're quite resistant to magic. Now, if I just left it at that, this guy would beat me to the end of the bar and would hit me. Hopefully, if I slow him with my Firefly, when I select that action, he will be slower, Aurora will take over. Excellent. I'm going to swap in the Jester, because she's really fast. So she is now going to do a tumble. So tumble's got a short cast time. It's going to move the bar very quickly, probably overtake Aurora. So if I now press go, Aurora, and out fast, bang. So he's interrupted straight away, and Aurora can hit him. Brilliant. So I'm going to slow this guy now. Oh no, this one. Let's get in. And what I should be able to do is hit him again, and hit him again. And he won't be able to do anything about it. I'm going to slow this guy down now, so I'll see if we can do the same thing. He's dead. Now, I'm not going to beat him to the punch. There we go, we'll leave it. So now I'm hit. If I'm in the cast bar, he can do the same. He can interrupt me. So let's hit tumble. Not worried about slowing him down at the moment. I don't want to waste my Firefly's bottom. You can see over there, he's nearly exhausted. So if I go over here, do that. It's limited, but I can do it. And Aurora has got some health issues there, so I can actually do that. And I will heal her. Look at that. It's using his bottom magic up, but it's healing her. So I'm going to select her to just hit him with a normal physical attack. Bang! Done. And then hit with that. Sorted. Slow him down. And then hopefully Aurora can get there. Bang. He's going to be interrupted now. Nice. Killed him. Brilliant. I can show you the level up system as well. Oh, he's leveled up. Nice. So you don't get any choice over how you level up in terms of HP and MP, but you can go into the skill tree and sort that out. So there we go. Beautiful. I don't know what this little chappie is. Looks like a hermit crab. Bless him. Right. If I do this, into the pause menu with the option button, because I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version, go into skills. So you've got these skill trees here. There's 3 basic routes through, and they don't change a huge amount. It generally gives you, each skill tree gives you 1 or 2 skills that you will level up. And what we got here for Finn, who's a magic caster, I've done his fire thing. So we've got started off here, which is just a normal smack in the teeth, a one enemy fire spell. And then we've got various buffs. That makes his knock more stronger, does more damage. We've got a speed upgrade, so he's faster, strength upgrade, and then wildfire. That makes it more damaging, upgrades it, MP, strength, defense. Now that wildfire will hit everyone, And then the next one I've got for it is magic points, so upgrades his magic points by 1 permanently. Each of these will go through a similar thing. If he goes this way, what he gets is the range of the Capilli, increase the power of all spells by 10%, passive skill, so that just happens. You've got an upgraded lightning strike, and then you've got, what's that, a lightning strike all, which will hit everyone, and then finally increase power of all spells by 20%. This is where I'm going to go next with him, because I've only got one more skill point and I've run out of this tree. So you can upgrade and you can choose, but it gives you 3 options, and it makes it tactical, but it doesn't make it overcomplicated. So I quite like it because it means that the combat is very streamlined and your choices are much easier. This lady I've got set up at the moment to do buffs on, she can either slow enemies down or speed us up, and that next one gives her extra defense. So that's her done. I mean, there's loads of other bits and pieces you can do. There's these oculi you can craft from gems you gather around the place to buff your equipment. So for instance, there is Aurora Sword, and I've got an oculi attached to it. So the bigger ones, let's see, that does. Attacks have a 15% chance to cause paralysis, and they will have different effects depending on where you put them. That will give reduced magical damage by 15%, and if you put that one in there, it's increased magic by 6. So these you craft and collect along the way and put into weapons, defensive, and accessory sockets. Lovely. So this is a great little game. It is tactically appealing. The music, I say, I might just put a video out showing the music, because the music is, oh, it's gorgeous. Just so you can listen to how wonderful it is, maybe just for a few minutes. The in-battle and the in-game music is stunning. Grab some of this stuff, and then I can sort that out. So I just wanted to give you a quick show of Child of Light, because I'd recommend it to anyone. I mean, it's a bit old school perhaps, and it's, you know, it's not a game necessarily that screams next generation. That's fair enough. But the bottom line is that the gameplay is extraordinarily compelling. It's a beautiful world. The combat system, it reminds me of I still have Grandia for PS1, and I go back and play it on my PlayStation 3 on a regular basis. Now, I've got an old style PS3 launch day one that still plays, you know, the old PS1 games. It's backwards compatible. And I have Grandia and I play it regularly. And it has almost an identical battle system to that, where you can interrupt and do counterattacks and so on. It's just brilliant. So I would highly recommend this game. Ooh, secret! We'll go in there in a minute. I would highly recommend this game. It is beautiful to look at. It is fun to play. The characters are appealing, even if the rhyming couplets that the story is told in are a little bit forced on occasion. There is even, I think, a bit of an in-joke, because one of the characters, the jester, can't rhyme properly at all. So I think they know that their rhyming wasn't brilliant. If you can get past the fact that the rhyming couplets are often very forced and a bit strange, it is an absolutely beautiful little game. I mean, look at it. Look, it's just so pretty. I like it. So check it out. Unfortunately, there's no trial version, so if you like it, watch me play it, watch some other people playing. I know some of the Yogscast, Hannah and Kim from the Yogscast are doing a full playthrough of the title, as is Jessie Cox. So check out their channels if you want to see it from beginning to end and really get an impression of what it's like. But I can't recommend it highly enough. It is a beautiful game. It is fun to play. What more can you ask from a £12 title? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little taste of Child of Light. It's going to go through the SHAREfactory, so we'll see how that works. As always, check out the channel, like, favourite, and subscribe. Do all of the sociables, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Happy gaming. Bye-bye for now.